What's going on, guys? Hey, today we are talking astrophotography. It was a clear, cold night here in the Pacific Northwest last week, and I dragged my buddy Jacob out to Mount St. Helens to go take some shots. I was using the Rockin' 12mm. This is a manual focus lens with infinity on it. None of my other autofocus lenses have infinity. So, but pick this bad boy up. It is an f2 222 on eBay, about 180 bucks. You can find them on there for that. Mine is a micro four thirds version. They make these for just about every camera mount that I saw. New, they're talking like $350. But so also thought today we would look at how I edit some of my astrophotography. I'm going to put a link down below to people who are much smarter than I on the rule of 500. For me and this lens, that means I can take a 13-second shot before the stars have moved. I do shots longer than that because it's my art. I'm going to do what I want to do. Longer shot's going to make the stars brighter, but it makes them bigger. So I've got a few in here where they are nice and small shots, so that will look good as well. No star movement, but other ones, longer shots. So into the computer we're gonna go, and we're gonna do a little screen share, and I'm gonna show you some of the edits that I did. So into the computer. Alright, so this shot here was a 40-second shot at ISO 1600. This is one of the first ones I did. I still had the lights in the car on. We weren't sure if we were going to set up here. So looking at this one, not a whole lot. I actually like how a lot of these turned out in camera. There's not a whole lot that I want to do. I want to do some lens corrections. I usually always forget to do this, so we want to set that first and foremost to kind of correct that. And then I'm going to go through and do some edits. So I'm actually going to speed up the edit process real quick for you guys so that you don't have to sit here while I fitz around with this. So, but play with it, give it what you want it to be. Here is the finished product. I'm happy with this. Not gonna be able to get rid of this glow over here. That is Seattle and Tacoma. Just too bright for me to be able to do anything with. Okay, so here's one of my favorite photos I took the other night. This is a tail light photo. As you guys know, I like light trails. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time. I would not have been able to capture this shot by myself. Luckily, I had Jacob with me. There were cars coming down this road, so leaving my tripod and camera in the middle of the road would not have been a good idea. So let's see what we can do to edit this bad boy up. I have some presets that I've bought. I am going to use one of these. I like this one here. For this one, really makes the red pop. This is a Peter McKinnon Fall 2018 pack. This is actually one called North. I like this. Really makes the red pop. I am going to add a little curve. It gives me a nice jumping off point to start with a preset. So I'm going to go through and edit this up just a little bit. Okay, that looks good. What I'm editing for is this lower half. I'm going to brush over the top. That's looking pretty good. So I am happy with that there. I'm liking that. The one thing I don't like is this little piece right here in the road. So we're going to go down and say open edit in and pop over to Photoshop real quick. So now that we got Photoshop open, we're going to hit L for the lasso tool. We are just going to circle around this bad boy, not real precise or anything. We're going to hit the delete key. That is going to bring up the content aware fill box. We say OK. And just like that, it is gone. Control D to deselect all that. We'll probably do the same to this little weird little road piece right here as well. Actually, we'll redo that one. Bring that up like that. Hit delete. Boom, just like that. Road pieces are gone. Deselect. Looking pretty good. I could do a little stamp action, little clone stamp here to kind of, if you wanted to clean it up a little more. But for the most part, I don't mind it. Looks pretty good. So then you just come up and you just close Photoshop again. It's going to say, do you want to save? Yep, I want to save. All of that back into Lightroom, and voila, it is done. So, I mean, before the content aware fill and after content aware fill. So here are the rest of the photos from that night. Thanks for watching. That is it for me today. If you haven't already, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you want to get notified, and I'm going to be putting out more content like this and the other content that I've been putting out in the future. So hope you guys have enjoyed. See you next week.